Hey peeps and peepettes, this is your boy HipHoppa here, and we got big news to talk about. Well, not big news, but we got some news items that need talking about. So, we're going to first of all start with the Season 24 EFC ban list. Come on, there we go. Alright, so here we go. So Z Palace has a bunch of changes. It always does, right? We got Melanie into Z Palace for Milosh, which is kind of a nerf. It's kind of a nerf for Berserk, but they're getting a new 2-star soon, I guess, in New Bloods. So we'll see if that helps. Next, we got Dr. Ergo, or Dr. Ergo as the case may be, in for Big Sestra, and Gorg, huh? So it's Dr. Ergo and Lin Shaw in for Big Sestra and Gorg. All right. I'd say that's a buff for Geist. Obviously Big Sestra, she's not that great really, but Dr. Ergo is much better, and then Lin Shaw can actually be played semi-Evo, so she's way good. So she's much better than Gorg. So that's a buff for Geist. Then the Hive loses Kylo Renee and gets, who do they get? Aegis back in. That's a big buff. Big friggin' buff for the Hive. So hopefully that'll help them out. So then we have Derby Queen and Devil Dog out for Huracan, and they get Petite Cock and Mama Killa. So I don't know, is that a buff? Is that... I guess we'll see down below here. I don't know, let's go down here and just check it out. Check out their reasoning here. So, where's Huracan here? So it says the clan was popular, Mama Killa was popular and had a very high win rate. So, Mama Killa and Petite Cock are out. Derby Queen and Devil Dog are in. I don't know. Devil Dog's not as good as Mama Killa, but Derby Queen's way better than Petite Cock, so it's kind of a wash, I'd say. Let's go back up here and check these out. So we got what else we got? We got Lisbeth CR out for Piranhas, and Piranhas get Lagertha in. I'd say that's a nerf. Obviously, Lagertha's a 4-star and Lisbeth CR is a 5-star, and Lagertha, if she doesn't get a good matchup, her power is going to be crap. So yeah, I'd say, I don't know. Is that a nerf? I mean, they lose a 5-star, but they get a 4. So 4s are going to be easier to fit in your deck, right? I don't know. Let's see what they say about that. So, friggin' Piranhas, where are you? Oh my goodness. So the clan was very powerful because Lisbeth CR could be played semi-Evo. So they brought Lagertha back, but they're going to get a new blood, I guess, soon. So, what else? So kind of a nerf for Piranhas there. Next, we have, man, I hate this going back and forth. Sorry, I hope it doesn't bug you guys, but it kind of bugs me. Anyway, So we got Z-Pala Samia. Samia is out. Who is Samia? I don't even know who she is. Pussycats. Oh, that's Samia. Okay, yeah, I know who Samia is. Just had to remind myself because I don't ever use her, and I don't think anyone else does either. So, Samia is out, and who did they replace her with? Jazel? Okay. I think Jazel's a better card anyway, personally. And then, so that's Pussycats. Shirley and Buckler are back in for Rescue, and Rescue loses Campbell and Cleo. So is that a buff or a nerf? I think Campbell's better than what's her face, right? So so that looks like kind of a nerf. But Cleo, I don't think people use Cleo all that much, and Buckler's definitely a buff over her. So that's another kind of a wash, I think. I think Rescue, I don't know, let's see what they say about it down here. So Rescue, friggin' Rescue. Campbell was extremely popular and had a very high win rate. No duh. So yeah, I don't know what they mean by they make the clan a bit more tactic and less random. So I don't know. I think it's a wash, kind of like piranhas. They said the same thing about piranhas, or not piranhas. Huracan, right? They said make the clan a bit more tactic and less random. Whatever. To me, it's kind of a wash. They got a good card for a bad card and a bad card for a good card, and we'll see. So next up, what else? Come on, come back. There we go. So we got Oxo out. He's a good card for Sacrum. Oxo out and Woodext in. Ooh. So Sacrum got a big debuff there. They got a big nerf. Woodext is pretty much crap. And Oxo, of course, was a staple. So Sacrum got nerfed. And then we've got Havoc and Sasha. Is that right? Palmer, Kent. I can't keep all these names straight, guys. Who's frigging Palmer? Sentinel, Palmer. Okay. So a crap 5-star that nobody uses. So Palmer, Havoc takes Palmer's place, and then Sasha. Seriously. Oh, Sasha's a Skeels. Never mind. Okay. So Sentinel's got a buff, I think. I'd rather have Havoc in there than that stupid 5-star Palmer, personally. Of course, you know, Palmer is better against SOA, and Havoc gets killed by it, so I don't know. Let's go see what they say about it down here. Let's see their justification, shall we? Justify yourselves, staff. We decided to make a swap, giving the clan more strategic choices and diversity, blah, blah, blah. Restored Havoc instead of Palmer. But the Sentinels will be getting a new blood soon, so whatever. I think it's an overall buff, I would say. Oh, crack nuts. Why did we do that? Yeah, that's right. I just said crack nuts. So what? There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Next, we have Sasha in for Skeels Kent. For Kent. Okay, Sasha's an amazing mono Skeels card. And Kent is pretty much crap, so cool. Skeels got a buff. Good for them. Really? Did they get a buff? Because they're already powerful as poop. Of course, I haven't played in Z Palace with them, so I don't know. But let's just go down here and see what they have to say. Skills, more strategic choices, and increased diversity during deck building. They say these things like that don't make any sense to me, but whatever. They Skills got Sasha instead of Kent. She's better than he is. But obviously, you know, she's mono, so that kind of limits your possibilities a little bit. Anyway, what else we got here? We got Wendell in for MacArthur. That's a big buff for uppers for sure. And last but certainly not least, we have Callie, or Kali, I guess. Kali in for Dag CR for Vortex. And I like both of those cards, but she's a 3 and he's a 4. Yeah, I don't know. They probably said the same thing about them. Strategic deck building crap. And that Vortex will get a new card soon. How much do you want to bet? Clan more strategic choices and increased diversity during deck building. Yeah, that's what I thought. But they're not getting a new blood soon, so what else? Alright. Next, what do we have here? So Krink Legend got a slight upgrade, I guess. He's a 6 power now and 4 damage. So so he can get more pills back, but he has less power. So I don't know. Do with that what you will. But I think he's going to be more high risk, high reward now than he was before. Okay. Next, let's see, who else got buffed? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, Jane Ghost. Okay. So he was one of the least played legend cards, really? Interesting. He's a good card. So they balanced him out night and day, they say. So he was a little too high, a little too tough at night, and less good during the day, I guess. So let's see what he is now. Jane Ghost now is what? He's -5 power, min 3. I can't even tell what they did to him, honestly. Yeah, that'll take a little more thought on this one. So, so make sure you check out my, I'll leave a comment on Jane Ghost here. My little history. I'll leave a little history thing on him. The historical perspective. Okay, I'll leave one of those on Jane Ghost. Make sure you check that out to get the lowdown on Jane Ghost. But next, let's see who else got. So Mr. Big Duke. That's interesting. He got changed. And I don't want to read all the reasoning here, but he basically became a 7/5 instead of a 9/6. Really? Holy cow. And does he still have nuke? That's the question. Oh, okay. So now he has team protection damage. So so he kind of still does the same thing, except that now your opponent's DR. He nerfs your opponent's DR, but your DR is okay. So before he nuked everybody, and they got they'd get, so you couldn't use DR and your opponent couldn't use DR. So this, I think, I don't know, it balances him out a little. He's not as tough anymore, obviously, at 7'5". He was a 9'6", and that was cray. But now, with with this change, at least now you can use your own DR against the opponent now. So I think it's a little better. I never used Mr. Big Duke much personally because because he hurts you and your opponent. So I don't know. He was never really my thing, and probably won't be now either. But he's different now. There you go. He's a 7'5" with team protection damage. Next, who else got a buff? Samia and Jazel, Buckler and Shirley, Grouchy and Violet. Did we miss that one? We missed that one. So Riots gets Grouchy in place of Violet. I think that's a buff. That's definitely a buff for them. Grouchy's a good card. Violet, I don't think she was played all that much. I never use her personally. So Riot's got a buff. And Sasha and Kent, we talked about that. Wendell and MacArthur, Dag and Collie. So who else got changed? Let's see. Did I miss somebody? Talked about Jane Ghost. Oh, Dokuja Legend. Okay. I don't know what they did to Dokuja Legend. She's been lame ever since they first released her, to be honest. Like, I've never used Dokuja Legend because she's been useless. So, see what they did to her. Alright, so she's an 8'6" now with equalizer attack +3. And before, I think she was a 7'5" with, and they were always changing her attack manipulation around, attack +10, attack this and that. So now equalizer, attack +3. So she's better in Survivor now, where you're going to be facing big cards. You'll get that nice -15 attack buff. And did they change? I think they did change her stats. Let me just look at it. So she was a 7'6", and yeah, so she was a 7'6" with various different types of attack manipulation, and she just never really reached her potential, in my opinion. So now at 8'6", she might see some play, and she'll definitely see some play in Survivor. She's a little more solid in EFC, but I don't know. I still think there are better 5-star choices probably. In fact, let's go look. I just want to look at Fang P's 5 stars here. So let's go to my collection. Let's go to, what is it? I'm going to go. No, we don't want to do that. We want to go to, here, we'll go to, where's Fang P? There it is. They're a little ninja now instead of a throwing star. Whatevs. And then we need to go to, damn it. Come on. Come on. Help me out here. Help me out here, game. There we go. Z Palace. Alright. So Fang P Z Palace, you got, you got Dokuja, obviously. Who else? Who are their 5s? Okay, so you got Li Long and Nekarenbo. I would personally prefer Li Long over Dokuja, but they're fairly similar. Nekarenbo, not really my fave. He's kind of high risk, high reward. And they've got Kagura, obviously, but he's lame. And are these guys really all in Z Palace? I don't know. It says they are. Sando, blah 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 blah. Ramar, Xiao Shu at 4-star. Stephen Dan. Oh, we got Tamishi. Tamishi's actually pretty decent. I don't mind Tamishi. He's a nice defensive card. So yeah, those are the 5s. I'd say I'd put Dokuja probably behind Dokuja Legend. I'd put her behind Li Long and Tamishi personally. That's just me. But so I still don't think she's going to get a whole lot of EFC play, but we'll see. And was that it? Dokuja, Mr. Big Duke, Razor, Bella. What did they do to Razor and Bella? Where's Montana down here? I missed that one. Holy cow. Montana. Alright, so Bella is now a 6/4 cancel opponent power and damage. Oh wow. That's a nice buff for her, honestly. She was like a 5/6 before. Yeah, cancel power and damage. That's nice. Very nice. Razor is now a 5/6, minus 12 attack, min 8. Really? Holy cow. I'd say he's even better than he was before. That's insane. Makes him a high risk, high reward card? I don't think so. I don't think he's high risk at all. I mean, you can throw you can throw him, you can just throw a couple pills on him, and they've got 6 damage staring him in the face, and they have to climb over that huge wall to get around it. So I'd say Razor's a huge buff. Same with Bella. So, and of course Montana was rarely played, they say. So there you go. Big buff for Montana. Nice. All right. That's basically what I wanted to talk about. And then, of course, we have a Coliseum, which to me is kind of weird. I don't know why. Why are we getting a Coliseum right in the smack dab in the middle of Atkinson missions? You know what I mean? So it's all commons, and we'll just look at the. Let's see. What's the? I'm not going to go through the prizes, but I wanted to see. What the deck rules are here. Okay, so 25 stars, no leaders, and there's a list of characters you cannot play, I guess, to balance it out. So it's all commons, 25 stars, and you can't use a bunch of these guys here. Mulligan, DR Ergo, Tuco, Shazam, Sapatino, Booba, Nahima, etc., etc. And the only thing are there any, let me see, are there any, doesn't look like there are any La Juntas banned in this. Oh, Isadis is. So you can't use Isadis. So with that in mind, I'm looking at the Atkinson missions here, and I guess you could do the Atkinson 5 in the Coliseum if you want. Inflict 500 damage with the La Junta. Of course, you're not going to be able to use Isadis, so keep that in mind. But that might be a possibility. So keep that in mind. If you get all the way up to Atkinson 5 before you start the Coliseum, then you can use La Junta in the Coliseum and make Atkinson progress. So there's that. And what else? I guess you could do Weekly Legend 5 in the Coliseum as well. Lose 20 pills by Backlash. But I probably wouldn't recommend that, personally. I don't know. I don't think there are any minus pills cards that are commons anyway. So that wouldn't work anyway. Never mind. Forget I said that. Anyway, guys, this is HipHoppa, and this has been a special edition of Hoppa's Hip Tips. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope it helps you out a little. And if so, please like and subscribe and tell all your friends. And I'll be back a little later with some mission hunting and tomorrow with some hot EFC action. So tune in for that. I'll see you guys then. Bye.